let's see if we are ready for some hockey. I believe we are. Hello and welcome, fans, to Sports Plus. Cincinnati Bearcats hockey has resumed, and if you've been jonesing for Bearcat hockey, you're going to get an overload today. A nice inter-squad scrimmage between Team White and Team Black. Shot on net there from Team White's Colin McAllister, and in net for Team Black will be Sebastian Millette. Millette had himself quite the season last year, and dating back to last year, he was ranked 15th in the ACHA Division II goaltending department. That is the hand of Sean Hare, in case you're wondering, former Cincinnati Bearcat goaltender. Glad to have him as my camera partner tonight. So an inter-squad scrimmage. We're learning a lot of the new names and a lot of the old familiar names from a year ago. Sebastian Millette being in net for Team Black. Let's talk about him. He was tied for third in the ACHA with 18 wins compared to 3 losses. Like I said, he was ranked 12th in the ACHA goaltending department. I think I said 15th. I did him no service there. He was tied with, I believe, Jake Gerbis of Miami of Ohio with 18 wins, third best in the ACHA. Shot on net, and that comes from number 20. And folks, that's not Damian Lona anymore. That is Easton Kindle. He's still rocking the Captain C. We'll see how long that happens. That manages to last. Steven Lavassier brings it up for Team Black before losing it. Here comes Luke Larbis. Larbis takes a shot, it's blocked. Then finally looking to make another shot attempt, but defense playing pretty solid so far for both squads. Big hit along the boards there. Expect it to not be that physical of a game here, considering it's a squad exhibition. Larbis moves it up top. Not sure who the new number 7 is. Anywho, here comes Danny Mateo on a breakaway, and it is denied by Michael Weber. Number 30, the White team goaltender. And Michael Weber stones Danny Mateo on a beautiful breakaway attempt. So both Millette and Weber getting some early work in here as they're going to play a 25-minute first period. I believe it will be a running clock, maybe not. Shot on net. Weber is there to make the save. If you have any problems with the officiating, it will be the responsibility of Deepak. Poor guy, he's been hooked into being the referee for this game. Didn't really have one. Speaking of poor guys, Damian Lona, the all-time scoring leader for the University of Cincinnati, is running the scoreboard, so we got Hall of Famers everywhere. From Sean Hare running the camera to Deepak being the official, and Damian Lona running the scoreboard. And this is a lot of fun, seeing a lot of the old familiar faces. Back to hockey here. Team Black skates it through. Shot is blocked by a defenseman, doesn't make its way all the way through. Damian Lona is not keeping shots on the scoreboard, so I guess he's just really running the clock and waiting for a goal. Stephen Lang moves the puck out to Logan Rossiter, both wearing a white jersey. Rossiter sends it to his D-line pairing of Sam Dorf. Good to see those two back in unison, back and forth here as Rossiter has it and moves it ahead where the puck is lost and picked up by Team Black. Here comes Nick Okada, who may be the new team captain. Not sure if that announcement's been made or not, but definitely a candidate, as he, along with Damian Lona and Ryan Murphy, were the top 3 scorers a year ago in the ACHA. That is a tough thing to do, have all of the top 3. And Nick Okada was third on that out of that grouping. So we've played about 5 minutes of play a little back and forth. Our first stoppage due to an icing and an excellent call by the team DJ. Multitasking, considering that the soundtrack that I'm sure he set up is playing right now, so double duty for Deepak. Already maybe make him the third star of the game. And look at that, what a play call there. Deepak kicking a man out of the circle, great job. Good hockey instincts by our referee. Team White brings it in, backhanded pass, gets cut off, but Larbus picks it up, shot point blank, and that is missed. William Lemonick had a good look at Sebastian Millette, couldn't put it past him, and all the stops have been made so far by both goaltenders, Michael Weber and Sebastian Millette. Team Black trying to hold the zone here, finally cycling some offense. Puck stays in. Bearcats fire it in, and it hits off the backboards, comes back out on a rebound. Michael Weber looking for it, chasing it, and it was behind him. Luckily, the defense right there to wisely move it away, and a whistle stops play, and we'll have a change of lines from both teams. So in taking the draw for Team Black is Danny Matea. He loses the draw. Coming up with it is Team White, settling it down behind the net and looking for options. Bearcats moving it up and out. Chasing there is John von Kieserling, who changed his number. He's now wearing number 11. So I got to be acquainted with the new players as well. Logan Rossiter, same uniform as a year ago, wearing number 5, twirling around, trying to gain that puck, but active sticks by Team Black, making it difficult. Brandon Armstrong picks it off. Wow, what a nice move there. A little tic-tac-toe right in front, but the save is made by Michael Weber. Who do we got on that with that shot attempt? No idea, says Sean Hare. And I got a number 12, and we'll give that to Stephen Lavassiere. He had a shot right at the doorstep. Couldn't punch it home. And I guess that's a good point. Sean makes it that the screen says warm up. That's something we're going to have to make sure we fix. And I'll get around to it. But in case you're wondering on the time, we're at 18:45 to go here in the period. We got a delayed penalty. Team White skates in and still has control. The puck finally moved out. And we will see our first man advantage, and it will go to Team White. So Team White will go on the 5-on-4 power play, thanks in part to Ben Schneiberg. His penalty, I didn't see what it was, but at this point it really doesn't matter. Good news is Damian Lona sharp on the scoreboard, putting up 2 minutes. So we will now see the special teams. Bearcats out there, both white and black. Nick Okada pressing Luke Larbus, cross ice pass, looking for an open mouth deflection. Bearcats unable to connect, but still hold the zone. Right at the top, Luke Larbus, shot. That one goes high of the goaltender, Millette. And Team White will have to reset with 125 to go on the power play. Using good speed, that's Dylan Scammon. Enters the zone. Team White, Larbus dummies the puck. Holding it is the new number 19, trying to move it in front. Millette with another save. Are you kidding me? What an extra effort by Sebastian Millette as the puck was right in the crease and being whacked at in front of him, and he was able to keep it out of the goal mouth. Short-handed attempt here by number 20, And wow, what a stick save by Michael Weber. Flashes of what looked to be Damian Lona, but no longer. It is now Easton Kindle with a good move right in front of the netminder. Team White waits for reinforcements before making their last push up ice here on the power play. Good news and bad news, both teams have gotten their good looks at the opposing netminder. Sadly, neither one has been able to put it in. That's good news for the power play, but also bad news for the power play that the penalty kill got a breakaway chance. Sam Dorf holds it on the far side boards. Puck kept in and chipped ahead. Von Kieserling helped keep it in for Team White before Team Black now picks it up, tries to move it up and out. Rossiter right there at the blue line, keeps it in and dumps it down. McAllister looks to make a move behind the net, and the man advantage is over. Puck pinched behind the net, both teams fighting for it. Black coming away with it and moving it up along the boards. Good move by Dorf, edging out his man, making sure that there wasn't a odd man rush the other way. Dorf, excellent skating ability there, holding on to the puck, waiting for two men to disperse around him. Puck sent in, Millette leaves it behind, and it was picked up there by Steven Straffen, wearing the number 3 in black. Here comes Rossiter coming up on the rush, the defenseman. Trying to make that extra push for Team White. No score here as we've played just about 10 minutes of action. Here comes Nick Okada. Good speed, moves it in front. Matea able to get a stick on it, but so was the defender, which moves that puck wide of the net. I'll take this time to bring in Sean Hare. Sean, how many shot attempts do you think both teams have? As there's one more for the books, as Michael Weber there to make the save. Lost it completely, but Team White able to pull it out and get it out of here. What do you think there, Sean?
I think a lot of teams, both teams are getting a lot of chances here. Neither of them are really capitalizing on anything, though. The goalies are staying strong here.
Absolutely, and coming from one goalie, I'm sure he loves to see a nice low-scoring affair in hockey. Both teams definitely have gotten a few licks. I'd say maybe about 7 apiece. Weber maybe making it 8 right there and make it 9 as he makes another save. He was almost frozen right there, but able to see the puck cleanly and make the stops at point-blank range. Michael Weber as sharp as he's ever looked. Cincinnati being one of the top scoring teams in the country, you know they can find the back of the net. Great extra effort there by number 16, that's Dylan Scammon, breaking up a long stretch pass. Scammon getting into it with new guy Steven Lassiere. Right at the top of the screen. Team White moving it along. And it is chipped back by Okada. Team Black trying to reset. 13:50 to go here in the first period of play. And this inter-squad scrimmage here at Sports Plus. Little 2-on-4 it looks like, as Team Black still trying to figure something out. Puck finally lost there by Kindle, and away with it comes Team White. Shot at a goal. Give it to Colin McAllister, as he will put Team White on the board and say a little extra trash talk to Team Black as he goes by. And how about that? Team White gets out in front 1-0. What a nice shot and goal by Colin McAllister. You know, it's nice when you can put in the first goal of the early exhibition game, give you a little bit of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for, maybe that advantage over the rest of the guys. Let them know who's boss. Colin McAllister. Oh man, Sam Dorf now putting it top shelf. Are you kidding me? That is filthy. And Sam Dorf looked like a forward there, but the defenseman able to find it behind Sebastian Millette, and quickly this thing is starting to pick up. What a goal. And there will be no review process about it. Team White now jumps out in front 2-0 and got Team Black on their heels. I believe he's on the roster. I haven't seen number 23. White with another shot. Easy pad save by Millette. This is very odd for me not to say Cincinnati or Bearcats, because obviously both teams are the Cincinnati Bearcats. You got to kind of work it around. Speaking of working around, Larbus fixes the uniform as he sends it down toward Michael Weber and the defenseman, and the Bearcats are able to reset and push it forward. Here comes William Lemonick, wearing the number 21 in white, looking around for some help. Instead, he is pinched out, and Team Black will move it up and out. What a nice spin move there. And here comes Lavassiere. His shot actually was a pass, and he was unable to connect on a 2-on-1 situation there. So Team Black trying to get back on the board, and now definitely at full throttle. There's Danny Matea coming in hard, unable to put a shot toward the net. Donald Ennis keeps it in. Stephen Lang moves the puck into White territory, almost loses it, now loses it. Team Black trying to set something up, and puck was kept in. Linesman Deepak and official Deepak right there to make that call. Puck comes through the neutral zone. Team Black there to play it, and what a breakup there by number 7. Not sure who we got for number 7 since Larbus changed his number. In fact, I have it right. Nope, I don't have it. I don't have it. So I'm sorry. The mystery man that is number 7, we'll figure that out in between periods. Team Black right in front of the net. Wow. Michael Weber, fastest chest in the Midwest, as they say, makes that save. And the nursing major goaltender with another save, and has been perfect so far. 10:43 to go here in the first period. So Team Black, in case you're wondering, is considered the home team, so they will get the last change. For those of you keeping track at home, which I know, I'm sure you are. Puck sent out in front, stuck right there in the slot. A couple guys put their sticks down, but nobody able to put a shot forward. Broken up, and now controlled by Team White. Turnover in the neutral zone, picked right back up, and then dropped. Here comes Luke Larbus. Good speed entering the zone, sends it around looking for some help. Instead, the only one coming away with it is Team Black and Nick Okada. Okada settles it down right at the line, waits for a man, tries to put the puck across, waiting for number 26. And for 26, I got Ben Schneiberg. We're learning as we go. Shot on net, Millette there to make the save. William Lemonick with the wrister. 9:36 to go. Tyler Kangas, head coach of the Cincinnati Bearcats, is bench bossing Team Black, while assistant coach John Corsi has got Team White. And as I'm speaking, we're going to have a goalie switch. Out comes Sebastian Millette, and in comes, is that a goal? Right away. I can't even say it. In comes, I believe, for Team Black, I have Jay Kiplinger. So Kiplinger allows the goal to Stephen Lang Congratulations, Stephen Lang. Sorry I didn't see it, and I couldn't give it the proper shot and a goal call, but Stephen Lang gets Team White their third goal of the evening. So welcome to the game, Jay Kiplinger. Kiplinger's brother is actually Brady Kiplinger, who I'm not sure, I don't think I see him today. I don't see a few familiar faces that we're used to seeing. Ryan Murphy being one of them. He rocks the number 22. Brady Kiplinger wears the number 15, and Kiplinger had himself quite the season. 14th best player points-wise in the ACHA. It's easy to get lost when you had guys like Damian Lona, Nick Okada, and Ryan Murphy as the top three in the country. But definitely need to give an honorable mention to Brady Kiplinger. Quite the season, 68 points last year. Again, 14th best in all ACHA. Stretch pass, unable to connect. Delayed offsides would have been the call. Deepak all over it. Here comes Stephen Lang. Goal scorer last time he was on the ice for Team White. Able to keep the puck alive, sending it to McAllister. McAllister was looking up top, but nobody home for Team White. Black takes over now in the offensive zone, looking for Matea. He had a good look. Michael Weber says no. What a save. Michael Weber able to move from his right to his left, able to get the blocker up on that save as well. Team Black threatening, moves it across the ice. Nobody there except for a white jersey. Coming away with it, Bursinger moves it up to Larbus. Larbus, bar down, put it in, and 4-0 is now the score. Team White all over Team Black. We're not getting cheated on goals either. The ones that are going in, these are filthy, folks. I can at least say that about Dorf and Larbus' last goal. There's not a whole lot of room they're looking at, but they found a way to put the puck in the back of the net. That last one, bar down from number 10, Luke Larbus. Artist formerly known as the guy who wore the number 7 jersey. Now that's a mystery man, as far as I know. Team White controlling the puck in their own defensive zone. That's Sam Dorf moving it along the walls, looking for Larbus. Slap shot by Dorf, saved by Kiplinger. Change of personnel for both teams. Off the face-off, Team White wins it, sends it cross ice. Still controlled by White. Moved ahead, choppy puck makes its way to Kiplinger. He has to fight it off with the stick. And now Black moves away with it. Here comes Colin Rack, now wearing the number 12 instead of 13 like he did a year ago. Though, wait a second. Do I got two 12s out here? There's 13. Maybe Rack's still wearing 13. I may be wrong. It's early for me as well. Black still trying to get on the board. Sends a backhanded attempt that goes wide. Team Black controls. Danny Matea's shot doesn't make its way through. Another defender able to get in between the puck and the goaltender. Again, Matea sends one on net, sticked aside by Michael Weber. Still Michael Weber in net for Team White. The next goaltender to come in will be Ian Cosby, wearing number white. Backhanded attempt goes wide off the stick of number 12 in black, Lavassiere. I hope I'm right on all these names and they're not fooling me. Shot on net, Kiplinger there to make a save, and we will have a whistle at the in the neutral zone here. So I believe we have our second penalty of the game, and it is going against Danny Matea and Team Black. 5:52 to go. Team White in control, and now back on the power play, 0 for 1 so far in this exhibition. Good looking crowd here for a game that was supposed to be Cincinnati versus Akron. Akron unable to field the team and unable to send enough personnel here. Decided to forfeit and allowed Cincinnati to have this inter-squad scrimmage. Logan Rossiter at the point, moves it to his right. There's Sam Dorf, sends it down, puck moved in front. Larbus looking for a deflection. Instead it goes wide off the boards and out of the zone. Dorf brings it in through the neutral zone. Now he's in the offensive zone and waits to carry it out. Moves it up top for Bursinger. Larbus to Rossiter, to Larbus, to Dorf. Dorf fires it, hits off the stick of Lemick, but not able to find the back of the net. White moving the puck very well. 1:05 to go on the power play. Cross-ice pass. Dorf couldn't settle it down, or else he was looking at an empty net. Larbus' shot, that's blocked in front by number 8, Alex, and I don't have a last name for Alex. I think it starts with a T from what I heard. Puck moved out of the zone. Black will get a change. .35 seconds to go on the power play. Sam Dorf trying to do it by himself and does. Second goal for the defenseman, who definitely does not look like a defenseman. This guy's got skate skills, and he is quick. And he had the hands to finish past Jay Kiplinger, and you can make this a 5-0 White game here in the scrimmage. It took a while to get the goal scoring, but once it has come, it hasn't stopped really for Team White. Team Black still trying to get on the board. Michael Weber's played well. He'll get tested here. Lavoisier skates around the net, looking for some help. Man takes a spill, still able to get the pass off to Danny Matea. Great job keeping his composure. Matea sent it to Okada. Donald Ennis fights for it along the boards. Moves a man out of the way. Okada with it. In the slot, he was looking for some help. Donald Ennis wasn't there, and Ennis sends it up and to a white jersey. 3:40 to play here in the first. 5-0 Team White in front. Nick Okada moves it in. Good speed. Shot. It is blocked in front. Oh, open look right there in the slot for Danny Matea. Puck just rolled off his stick, unable to punch it in. A couple of those for Team Black, close but no cigars. They seem to be in the right spot, just can't pull the trigger once there. Matea coming in, backhanded attempt. Weber makes the save, and the puck goes wide as Weber regroups in the crease. Good speed. Here comes Larbus. Luke Larbus, a mid-season addition last year, and a good one at that. Puck was right there in front, and shot was wide, taken off the stick of James Bursinger, wearing the number 19 in white. Larbus shot, hits the pads of Kiplinger, able to keep his composure, looking all the way through. Turnover right in front. Team Black not helping Kiplinger at all there, as that was a bad turnover. Kiplinger with a nice save there, denies it right at the doorstep. 2:10 to go here in the dwindling first period. Rossiter has it picked. That's Brandon Armstrong, who moves it right outside that blue line, forcing White to clear the zone. Bursinger has it, skates to the slot, looks for some help, nobody there, and instead it is a turnover. Good hard work there by number 12 in black. Dorf skates around with it. Looking for some help. There's Colin McAllister, who got the scoring going with the first goal for Team White. Back and forth, Team Black having trouble getting the puck out of the zone. Now finally moving through the neutral zone, but not before it's picked off first. Now moved ahead, chipped the forward. Under a minute to go. The mysterious number 7 in white. Skates it forward. Good speed. Shot on net, Kiplinger fights it off. Von Kieserling was there in the corner, but Team White not able to come away with it. And now up with the puck comes Team Black, but the pass was aired just a bit ahead of the fast skating Easton Kindle. Appears Team White will have the last rush here in the first period of play. McAllister leaves it, fights off his man. Von Kieserling has it taken away, and now here comes a breakaway. That's Brandon Armstrong, one-on-one with Michael Weber, who stays perfect with 7 seconds to go. Second breakaway stop by number 30 in white, Michael Weber. And stellar job, as he has definitely seen a good deal of shots in this first period. Team Black going to pull the netminder here for the final 7 seconds. I like the decision here. Mine as well. Steven Straffen tries to take the draw for Team Black, and instead Deepak has decided to kick out William Lemick. Straffen fights off his man. Shot off the top of the post. Almost a good look. And oh man, Michael Weber stays perfect, courtesy of his best friend, the crossbar, who keeps that puck out in the dying seconds of the first period. The Zamboni doors have opened, and we will take a breather. So a fun first period of a inter-squad scrimmage has left us in a 5-0 shutout so far. We'll take a 12-minute break. Be sure to check out the UC Bearcats schedule and find a game and find a date where you and your friends can come down to Sports Plus and watch the Cincinnati Bearcats put on a show for you. So we'll be right back with second period of play after this. You're watching Bearcats hockey on YouTube. Welcome back here to Sports Plus. It is an inter-squad scrimmage night for the Cincinnati Bearcats. On the schedule, it says Akron Zips. Akron couldn't make the trip, so with the ice time, the Bearcats decided to make good and have an inter-squad scrimmage to start the year. So we will have a white versus black game, and Team White trying to get back exactly where they started with a shot on net. Now in playing goaltender for Team Black will be number 1. That is Ian Cosby. Push right in front, shot and a goal. And within the first minute, Team Black has put one in the back of the net. Excuse me, playing in net number 1 for Team Black, that's still Jay Kiplinger. And in the net for Team White, that is the man they call Ian Cosby. Ian Cosby, welcome to the game, as he allows a quick goal. And this is now a 5-1 contest. Sean, did you see who scored that goal by chance? We're going to go with number 7, of course. The one guy I don't have a name for. So congratulations, number 7. I think it was Armstrong, because I think 7's on Team White, which I am sure of. So we'll give it to Brandon Armstrong. Punches one in for Team White. How do you like that? So this is the second period. Interesting. Side note there, Sean Herrick notices no Michael Weber on the bench. Instead, he is running the clock. So double duty in it there. Oh no, that's Sebastian Millette running the board. Here comes Luke Larbus, one-on-one with the netminder, shot. And a goal. How about that? So Luke Larbus, go ahead and count it. Good speed, enters the crease and punches one in. And Team White gets it right back, making this a 5-goal game again at 6-1, right? So the scoreboard says 6-2. I got 6-1. This is why you do the inter-squad scrimmage. You got to work these kinks out. Michael Weber wearing his casual Friday attire now. Shot, that one goes wide off the stick of Colin Rack. Traffic in front. Another shot put toward the net. Collected and regrouped by Danny Mattea of Team Black. Deflected in front. That one off the stick of Lavassiere. Luckily, Michael Weber has fixed the scoreboard and now has made it a correct 6-1. Good to see. Puck sent all the way down. Whistle blown. And icing is the call with 4 twos on the board, 2:22 to go. Something you're not used to seeing on the clock, that's for sure. Usually games are played at the 20-minute mark of each period. 20 minutes each period, so Bearcats doing it a little bit differently, going 25 minutes. I'm not sure if they're going to run a third period. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Puck right out in front. Sprawling attempt there by Cosby to keep it out. I think he got a piece of that one as well, as Team Black has the foot on the pedal. Brandon Armstrong breaks it up for Team Black. Long stretch passes there, connects Brandon Armstrong one-on-one. Oh my goodness. A little little stop and go action by Brandon Armstrong. He makes this a 6-2 game. Connecting on the home run pass. I'm not sure who got the assist on that. But folks, that is not an easy pass to make. Blowing it by every defender there was. And Brandon Armstrong almost cherry picking. Able to find it right at the blue line, skate in, and undresses Ian Cosby. 6-2, now your score. Bearcats moving in. John Von Kiesterling with a shot right on the doorstep, unable to punch it home. Shot by number 7, gloved and saved by Jay Kiplinger. 21-14 to play here. This is a good game considering that some guys who would be a scratch for today's game are able to get out and play. Weird message there, not sure what that was. White collects it, moves it forward. Here comes Larbus. Good move, patted aside by Kiplinger, moves it to the boards, but it is collected right away and put back in front. No extra shot attempt to come of it. Puck going back and forth. Larbus dances around a man. Nice toe drag there. Moves it up to Logan Rossiter. Rossiter to Larbus. Larbus, shot is gloved and frozen by Kiplinger. Game tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Is that right, Sean? Says that on my 2:30. All right, 2:30. My sheet here says 2:10. Good whistle blown there by Deepak, our official, our linesman, and our DJ. Michael Weber getting a tan there as he's got the warmer, the heater on. Right in between. There, yeah, let's get a zoom up. There, a good, nice, tight shot as he's enjoying the heat, the warmth. Michael Weber played a perfect first period for Team White. Held Team Black scoreless through, I believe, 10, maybe 11 shots. Don't have an official count on that. Stephen Lang moves it around the boards, trying to get it to his defender for some help. Instead, now it's picked up by Colin Rack. Rack out in front, shot is put in, and I believe Brandon Armstrong is on fire this period as Army keeps eating. Third goal of the period. What a doozy that one was, courtesy of Colin Rack. Able to find him in front. Danny Mateo loses the faceoff, but able to pick it up off the turnover. Looking, shot, blockered away by Cosby. Straffon is there, backhands one toward behind the crease. Team White moves ahead with it. Von Kieserling sends it across, looking for McAllister. Stephen Lang trying to break it up as well. Can't. Here comes Danny Mateo. Mateo looking for the wraparound. I don't know how he was able to keep his balance. He was already on the ice, still able to know where he was spinning and put a shot on net on Cosby. Goal, Team Black. Who else? Number 17, Brandon Armstrong, sitting in the right place at the right time. And Brandon Armstrong is feasting right now on the pucks given to him. We came into this period at a 5-0 tilt. We are sitting at a 6-4 matchup here now. Team Black right back in this thing. Kendall able to punch the puck into the offensive zone where it's picked up by Team White. Kendall there to pick it up again, trying to find his man, number 27, that's Chandler Trinopol. Larbus dances around his man. What a shot, blocked by Kiplinger. And Kiplinger, not sure he saw the shot, but it was just in the right place. And that's great positioning by the rookie netminder for Cincinnati. Larbus tries to take another shot. It's blocked. Here we go. Team Black trying to do it all on their own. 2-on-1 opportunity is broken up by Sam Dorf, who wisely will now move it ahead. Bursinger looking to make a move, instead leaves it for his man, but instead it's turned over. Nick Okada there to claim it. 2-on-0 situation there. And Lavoisier's pass just bounces wide of his man, his intended target, which I believe was number 27, Trinopol. Brandon Armstrong tripped up, and Black will go on their first power play of the evening. Great call by Deepak on the other side of the ice, able to find it. Now he's going to pick out his man after he gets the puck, but in fact, he doesn't have to. Logan Rossiter knows it was him. And Rossi will have his seat for 2 minutes minimum. 17-19 to go. Team Black trying to get this within 1 here on the inter-squad scrimmage. Puck is dropped. Lavoisier was in on the draw for Team Black, who cannot keep it in the offensive zone, and it is cleared out. Kiplinger there to play it. Here comes Nick Okada. He'll move it forward to Danny Matea. Matea enters the zone and leaves it for Armstrong. Armstrong's the hot hand, scoring 4 goals in this period alone for Team Black. Matea rips one. Shot, blocked, and cleared. Danny Matea was looking for a little bit of help there on a rebound attempt as his shot was low. And maybe looking for a few black jerseys to tag it and put it in the back of the net. Okada softly puts one in front, looking for a deflection from Armstrong. Okada with a ripper. That one goes high and wide. Now picked up by Colin Rack. Rack to Okada. Okada was looking cross ice for Matea. Instead, it is broken up and cleared. 54 seconds to go on the man advantage. Team Black trying to move it ahead. Colin Rack has it disrupted by number 16, Dylan Scammon. Broken up. Here we go. Luke Larbus one-on-one with Jay Kiplinger. Move made, save made, and Kiplinger was there, showing flashes of Michael Weber as each breakaway attempt hasn't really gone through other than Brandon Armstrong's. So welcome to the game. I know Jay Kiplinger just needed a little bit of a warm-up. Both him and Cosby coming in the middle of the period. It's a rough thing to do as a goaltender. Both gave up a goal quickly, as everybody else is at full speed right about now. Trinopol sends one off the boards and around. Cincinnati, Team Black has it. Kendall moves it up top, settling it down, but broken up. Stephen Lang all over Colin Rack Rack has it. Moves it to Okada. Man out of the box. That is Von Kieserling coming in. Oh, one-timer attempt. Unable to punch it in, and a couple extra efforts there. Trinopol had a clean look, but just hit it off the inside of the stick and wasn't able to make a full connection. There's a penalty. And the whistle is blown. Looks like Nick Okada slightly shaken up on the play, and we got our man, Luke Larbus. No, excuse me, Stephen Lang. Good call. Lang will go to the box, and now we will have a goalie change. So Sebastian Millette back into the hockey game. Having a seat will be Jay Kiplinger, who had himself a nice go of it. Versinger, one-on-one, trying to beat out his man, Steven Straffen. Black, a little miscommunication, but still able to control the puck. Back on the power play. Puck cleared. Played there by Millette. Up ice comes Team Black. Straffen has it taken away. Now looking to center it. Armstrong is there in case of a rebound. The rebound goes wide of Armstrong. Shot attempt was there, and the save was made by Cosby, who looked sharp amidst all of the traffic. Team Black settling it down, looking for an open angle. Shot lanes are blocked right now. Ennis moves it to the corner. There was Matea. Puck goes up top. Armstrong working along the boards, trying to fight for it. 40 seconds to go in the man advantage for Team Black. Puck goes all the way down to the corner now. Lavoisier tried to muscle his way through. Can't. Shot gets broken up again. Now settled it down. Looking again, there was Matea trying to find a stick to get a deflection goal. Looking for some help. Matea to the slot, shot, blocked. And soon out of the box will be Stephen Lang. Flashy moves there by William Lemick. Loses the puck in the corner, and it is frozen. 12:50 to go here in the second period. And we'll run a little clock. I guess 12:47 is what we'll stick with. Team White leads 6-4. But the second period has been Team Black's to tout, as they have outscored Team White 4-1 in this period alone. Lang looking to take the draw. And face off, one back. Sam Dorf has it. He's got 2 goals on the evening. Shot saved by Millette. McAllister fighting for it for Team White. Instead, Team Black moves it up and out, where Rossiter is there to play it and have things reset for Team White. Lang has it, moves it down to the sideboards. Underneath, where McAllister is. Now it's behind the net. Played there by Colin Rack, but picked up by Team White. Moved up top, Rossiter flashes a slap shot. Instead decides to pass to Dorf. Dorf looks down to Lang. Lang up top to Rossiter. Rossiter pulls the trigger. Shot is taken, save is made. And Rossiter showing that he's a big bully at times. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, number 5, Logan Rossiter, but he can push you down too if he ever feels like it. 12:01 to go here in the second. Fans on the edge of their seat as the puck is won back by Team Black and immediately frozen by Sebastian Millette. In case any of the broadcasters that will call a UC game are listening, it is pronounced Millette. Sebastian Mallet, not Mallet. He is Canadian, so you need to put that Canadian tone to it. That little French-Canadian accent. And he's not like the quarterback, Ryan Mallett. Offsides is, delayed offsides would have been the call. Deepak all over it. Instead, that leads to a one-on-one with Luke Larbus and his defender. And, wow, stabbed at by Mallet, unable to connect with it and put the puck where he wanted it. Bearcats Team Black gets out of trouble, and now 3-on-2. Colin Rack, shot, glove, but not held. Save was made by Cosby, and the rebound attempt has given Black a new look, and instead it is now cleared out, up and out. Here comes Lemick, one-on-one, backhand attempt, it's good. Goes high to the backside, and I tell you what, that was pretty flashy itself. Mallet really had no chance with Lemick bearing in a ton of speed and was able to put it behind him with the backhand. So we can now make this a 7-4 game in favor of Team White. Quite impressive. Danny Mattea takes it through the neutral zone. 1-on-3, tries to get by them all. Instead puts it in the corner where he's able to regain the puck. But Sam Dorf and company will take it away. Puck move, left wing side. Von Kieserlane will beat out his man and stop the impeding icing. A lot of back and forth here. Guys not afraid to put on the Jets. A lot of open ice and they're using it. Oh, and maybe a veteran official would have been able to get out of the way. Deepak a little slow on the skates. Stopped it for a second. Giving Black another chance here as White was unable to clear it out. Cincinnati with another attempt here. Here comes Team Black. Armstrong able to help out here. Puts it in front. And now White will move away with it. Alex T, number 8 in White, able to keep the puck alive and wait for reinforcements. Settling it down is Dylan Scammon. He'll pick it up off the stick of Dorf. Scammon finds Luke Larbus. Larbus, right wing side. Moves it at the circle, shot at the dot, and it is patted away. Under 9 to play here. Team Black trying to get this back to a 2-goal hockey game. That's as close as Black's had it since the scoring began. Colin McAllister got things going for Team White. Sam Dorf then put in 2. And Team White was off to the races to a 5-0 lead. Since then, it became a little bit of a back and forth tilt here as now there's icing call as Black stormed out here in the second period, outscoring Team White 4-1 before the last goal by Lemick, William Lemick, number 21 in White, making it a 7-4 game. I haven't seen number 4, so number 7 may be Ben Taki. That's a guess. It is a pure guess at this point. 8:26 to go. So Ben, if you are our mystery man, I'm sorry. I want to apologize. There we go. Puck is finally dropped. Some people can only take so much, Fallout Boy. Team White moves it in front. That is Lang. Moved it down in front. Shot! rearing back and taking a shot, number 16, Dylan Scammon. And he will take another whack at it here. This one misses the net entirely. Alex T with the puck, wearing number 8. T is not his last name. I believe it starts with the T. I may be corrected later. 1-0, Team Black, and I believe that was Lavoisier, who wasn't even able to get a shot attempt. Now he does, and that one hits off the pad. So good speed to get there. Lavoisier just couldn't settle it down in time to get a clean look. So he instead recycled, got a shot from the top of the circles, but still wasn't able to connect. Team Black getting behind the defense here. Not good news. Team White looks slow to the skates. Colin Rack with a look, clean look, and Cosby has to freeze it. 7:06 to play here in the second period. These guys may be gassed as each team really only has, what, 6 guys? 6 guys on the bench. So when they come out, they're sitting not that long, and then they're going right back in. And you're playing an extra 5 minutes on each of these periods, so 25 minutes a pop. Definitely get your legs loose. Lemick's shot goes wide, and out with it come Team Black. Trinopol moves it around the boards, behind the net. And there to pick it up for Team White is Dorf. He looks cross ice for Larbus. Larbus, right wing side, looking for some help. And instead, he is not able to connect with Bursinger right away, allowing Black to come away with it. One of the fastest skaters on the team, Colin Rack, with a new look. Got rid of the long hair, shot, and a goal deflected. Colin Rack is the goal scorer for Team Black. Rearing back and taking a shot attempt there was Nick Okada. Able to keep his stick on the ice like they teach you was Colin Rack. And just as I was saying, the new look Colin Rack has made this a 2-goal hockey game at 7-5. Rack was very well known in the locker room for having long black hair and a clean face. No mustache, no facial hair. Now he's got the facial hair and short hair. Shot, that one hit off the post. Stephen Lang was trying to get on the scoreboard there for Team White. New look for Colin Rack, same type of player, same speed, and same goal scoring ability as he is able to show it here late in the second. Up with it comes Armstrong. 4 goals in the period already. Goes 2-on-1, and there it is. Make it 5. How about that? Lavoisier, I believe, got the pass attempt from Armstrong, put a shot toward the net. Cosby was there to make the save, but the rebound went right to Armstrong, who knew exactly what to do. And this is now a 7-6 game. Put it on the back of Brandon Armstrong, putting up Ryan Murphy numbers, let's be honest. 5 goals in a period. I would say it's unheard of, but it's not. Tie game! Lavoisier able to break in right off the faceoff and skate in on Cosby and able to punch it home. Timeout, Team White, and rightfully so. Very appropriate here in a UC versus UC game. Inter-squad scrimmage. Clock stops with 5:13, and this game is tied at 7. Tyler Kangas is really whatever he said in the second period really worked, I guess, for Team Black. Though I know he talks to both teams. I get it. But if you're John Corse and Damian Lona over there, you got to be piping hot with how your team's perform. It's an inter-squad scrimmage, guys. A lot of players working on things that they will try to perfect through the season, so risk will be taken that you may not see in a regular season game. So Cosby will try to settle himself down after the timeout. 5:13 to play here in period number 2. 7-7 is the score. And Michael Weber says, I like that song. I wanted to keep hearing that song. And I believe we're going to play it. We're going to play it. And we're going to play it. So I guess it looked like guys set down the controllers, if you will, if you ever play NHL 19. Guys kind of just skating out there on their own. And now we have come back to competitive action. Broken up there, shot taken and gloved into the netting by Millette. 4:43 to go in a brand new hockey game. Puck will be dropped to the right of Sebastian Millette. Team White wins the draw. Moving it ahead and down. Lemick was trying to get the final touch, putting it past Sebastian. Unable to do so. White skates around behind the net. Still able to control right wing side at the blue line. That one takes an odd bounce off a defender, but right there, and luckily so, was Dylan Scammon able to settle it down and reset for Team White. Lemick tries to push things forward, unable to do so. Here comes Larbus. He's had himself a nice fine game as well. He'll slide it in front. Lemick tried to put a stick to it, and instead it was broken up by the defense, and the puck goes all the way down the ice. Stopping play with an icing. 3:40 to go. Folks, be sure to join us tomorrow if you can make it down to Sports Plus. Be here about 2 o'clock. Cincinnati Bearcats will start their season off the right way at home, and we'll be playing the Bowling Green Falcons. Tri-State Collegiate Hockey League matchup there. Puck goes across, looking for some help. Dorf is there to play it on the backhand, trying to move it down. Reset, Von Kieserling there to keep it in. Lang falls down in the corner. Puck contained by Team White only momentarily, as here comes Team Black. Skating with it, Danny Matea, left wing side. Somehow controls it, puts it toward the net, shot and a goal! Who else but Brandon Armstrong? No way. No, that was Lavoisier. 12, thank goodness. 12 and 17 on the Bearcats can look the same, but Lavoisier is able to put in his second goal of the period. And we have made this a 8-7 game in favor of Team Black. Scoreboard does not read that way. It reads 8-8. It is actually 8-7. But don't worry, our scoreboard is correct. Michael Weber got to do a bit of fixing over there. If he ever needs our help, he can cheat off our paper anytime. There comes Team Black. This time it's definitely Brandon Armstrong. He's got Matea some help. Shot. And it goes wide. I'm not sure if Matea was able to really center that thing. And back the other way, here comes Luke Larbus. As they take 8 off the board for White, they're trying to put it right back on, courtesy of Luke Larbus. Instead, Here comes Lavoisier. Shot saved by Cosby with the glove. .216 to go. Good look at Cosby in net as he will be looking to his right as the puck is dropped. Moving away with it, Colin McAllister. He slams on the brakes at the blue line, then sends it across to Logan Rossiter. Rossiter keeps it in front and playable. He'll send it back to Dorf, unable to connect on the pass, so Dorf has to go all the way back behind the net. Now almost a turnover, but Dorf muscles it by his man and able to get it out of harm's way. Here comes Stephen Lang, left wing side, top of the circle, slows it up, now moves down behind the net. Changing speeds, making it hard for them to track him. Puck dumped in here on the near side boards. Fought in the corner, gotta wait till the puck comes out before I can tell you any more. It goes all the way up the door where he backhands it back down through. Nick Okada has claimed it and will reset for Team Black and force Team White to get a line change. Colin McAllister coming off as he was on the forecheck. 1 minute to play here in the second period of action here in this inter-squad scrimmage. Team Black has stormed back for 8 goals here in the second period to make this an 8-7 game, trailed going in 5-0 and have outscored Team White 8-2. Lemick trying to make this thing tied, and Team White able to pull their netminder Cosby right in time, so we will see the 6-man offense here for Team White in desperation mode. 37.1 seconds to go. Timeout taken by Black. If you can't make it to Sports Plus tomorrow afternoon, be sure to catch us here on YouTube. We will be streaming the game, the home opener for the Cincinnati Bearcats. Make sure you learn all the new faces, as the Bearcats will try to get back to a hot start as they have in years past. 2 years ago, this team won 30 games. Last year, one shy of that mark at 29. It will be tough for Cincinnati to get that many wins, considering it is a shorter schedule than a year ago. Nonetheless, that does not mean the opponents are any easier. Everybody has beefed up in this conference. Xavier, who plays right here at Sports Plus as well, they look good. Ohio is always strong and causes us fits. Shot in on Millette. He makes the save, but is not able to freeze it right away. Now he is able to stop play with 30 seconds to go. Cincinnati will be going back to the Liberty Classic, or actually this is their first time being invited there, playing teams like Penn State and Liberty, which will definitely help out the strength of schedule. What a play by Brandon Armstrong to keep that puck moving forward. Team White did everything they could to make sure there was no odd man rushes, and now we will have offsides, or no, a tripping penalty is called with 11 seconds to go. And if Brandon Armstrong made one mistake in this game, it was right there with the penalty. So now it will be 6-on-4 for the next 11 seconds. And poor Deepak, he's got to be the one to skate all the way down to get the puck. Maybe a little bit of ribbing along the way. So Team White in desperation mode. Puck is won and dropped all the way back. No empty net goal. And it is just fired toward the net. And that will do it. I believe that is the game. We're only playing 2. And Team Black with the miracle at Sports Plus here, coming back from being down 5-0 and storming back for an 8-7 inter-squad scrimmage win. So congratulations, Team Black, all the players there. Congratulations to everybody out there, considering nobody got hurt. That's the #1 rule of inter-squad scrimmages. And Larbus just blowing by the handshake at the end. So good to see here, and hopefully you can join us tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, I should say, when the Cincinnati Bearcats will officially get their season started against the Bowling Green State Falcons. The drop of the puck is scheduled to be around 2:10 or 2:30. Just be sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell on Bearcats Hockey Live so that you will be alerted every time the Cats take the ice. Thanks again for joining us. Once again, the final score, Team Black knocks off Team White in an inter-squad scrimmage, 8-7 final score.